Hi, I'm Carter Michael, and I play Ashkoth Varamir, the Tiefling Ranger. When I was first designing my character, I had no idea what the classes were in Dungeons & Dragons, so I ignored that, and I first looked at, what race seems most interesting? I'd never seen anything like them before. You know, you see orcs all the time, you see halflings, giants, all that Lord of the Rings stuff, especially the elves. And I was like, tieflings, those look cool. And tieflings are also not white, and as a person of color, it's nice to play something other than the pale lily white elf that you see running around in all of the Lord of the Rings movies. The nice thing about the Ranger is that it's such a versatile class, and I like being able to do a little bit of everything. A little bit of magic, a little bit of sniping, a little bit of close combat. I actually do a lot of close combat, probably too much for my own good, but that was something that really appealed to me. Also, Rangers are really in tune with nature, and they're really good with their surroundings, which is the opposite of me. I have a horrible sense of direction, and I'm allergic to everything in the environment. So it's really nice to be able to play something that is different. The subclass I chose was the Beast Conclave. I love animals and I always wanted a pet, and I can't have a pet because I live in an apartment. Sora seems like a really cool companion to have, and she is a cat. She's a big cat, and she's also very good in battle, so there's a tactical advantage to having the beast companion too. So that's why I chose that subclass. My advice for people who either haven't played the Ranger class before or haven't played a lot of Dungeons & Dragons is to take multiple days to read over the class, because there is a lot of information in there, and I think of myself as someone who can absorb and process and synthesize a lot of information quickly. I was not able to do it to my satisfaction. I made a couple mistakes when I was first starting out, which you're gonna do, and learn some stuff through trial and error, but I do wish that I had taken, you know, a day to go over spells, a day to go over combat, a day to go over equipment. I mean, there's just so much stuff to do, and I would have probably been a better player. But now I'm fine. I'm getting there. I'm still pretty mediocre, but that would be my advice. I'm really looking forward to playing a rogue sometimes. I almost played a rogue initially, but I thought it'd be too easy. Like a tiefling rogue, like that's not a challenge for me as a player. Like I love sneaking around, I love assassinations, breaking in, killing people. Love that so much as a player. So I decided to do something a little different, but I am looking forward to being a rogue sometime in the future. Maybe a race that isn't particularly inclined to being a rogue. Like, I think being an orc rogue might be quite interesting. The more I think about it, the more I want to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next, is be a rogue. I am terrified of trying to be a cleric. I don't want to do it. It's just, you have so many spells and you have to help people. Like, you're responsible for making sure the party doesn't die. Like, I couldn't do what Julius does. I couldn't do what Laura was doing with Quinn. It's too hard. Maybe I'd be one of those, I think there's like a dark cleric or something. I don't know, but I'd much rather be a sorcerer and be involved with combat than healing people. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk.